A 3-week professional development program for dozens of young African leaders is underway in the U.S. United States Secretary of State Hillary Clinton says the young African men and women are playing significant roles in advancing the continent's future. The young African leaders say they are excited to engage ideas on how to move their respective countries forward.
My main concern is food and food security on the continent of Africa. It does not make sense for me, or anyone else for that matter, that 60% of the world's arable land is in Africa, and yet we are net importers of food. All right. So I'm there to see if I can change that dynamic, and I think that within my lifetime, we can change the dynamic.
It is something that can build Africa. We want a new face for Africa, and we are the young leaders. We are the future president. We are the next generation. So if we are motivated like this, I think Africa will be something very beautiful in the future.
If I can say, Guinea is a victim of the neighboring countries, since we are neighbor with Guinea-Bissau and where the drug cartels are, and they try to enter it in the country. And one of the issues that I'm focusing in there is to denounce that, to write articles about that, is to public things about that.
Well, I should say that especially in Zambia, I'll give an example, right? We would like the youths to be given a huge voice on the media. You see, the media is a very huge tool that actually youths can get their voices aired. And so the media needs to be more open to the young people to get their views on what they think about issues. Because at the end of the day, it is the young people that are going to be the leading innovators in Africa of education, of governance, of healthcare, of leadership and entrepreneurship. So young people need to be given that voice where they can turn that imagination that they have into unity of purpose, so that at the end of the day we can all say one Africa.
The most important thing that we have to do as young people is to step our ground. If we want to see change, we shouldn't wait to be taken out of the country or out of places. We are the change that we need to be, and we need to work that change in our countries. So my very big plea is for everyone to be proud to be who they are, to be proud of where they come from, and to work hard to make their countries better by being part of the change that they want to see.
Mozambique has been described as a darling of the international investment community. We've had this sustained political stability for over 20 years. And in terms of geographical locations, we get a key strategic location because we have 3 deep sea ports. We're neighbors to South Africa. And from Mozambique, you basically have a gateway into sub-Saharan Africa for your investments.
Because we are a social and environmental enterprise, we work with women and youth, especially they are our suppliers, and want also empower them through skills development for community change. And there is no way how we can do away with the youth and the women, because they are in our value chain, and we have to empower them so that our company can also grow as we also impact our communities.
The development program was organized by the U.S. government in collaboration with its implementing partner, Meridian International Center.